吊装，
没事，我来，你直播吧，来得及直播。
就是你
这个
你这样子装，你这样子装，因为你之前是这样子装的，你之前是这样子装的，对，这样子装，这样子装才是平的。
我再把那两个彩和它的，不是有字。
你是这样子装的，你拍给我的照片你是这样子装的。对，是要这样子装，这样子装。这样子装，你之前是这样子装的。
可以了。这个选择场次这里开始。经典吗？
对对，
当点没。
对对对，是这样子装，没错。你之前是这样子装，你当时是这样子装的。这样子装的，你当时是这样子装的，对不对
Hello everyone, welcome to our Western live strangers. I'm Vitas and welcome. See
对，
our
你
live
需
streaming.
要这样子装。
How and now we have the introduce our best wholesale products like this one is our family zones cameras and this our S12 and this L09 and the difference between us they have you see the colors is all black and the color is white and black and S09 have the two floodlights and you can see the S09 叫什么？
你在直播吗？
对，
你这些灯不开吗？
电钮没开啊，感觉够亮了也还行。你看一看需不需要开？好亮，不错，挺直播的啊。I'm YouTuber fan, how are you? And this our live streaming. If you're interested, you can contact me by send messages to us. Okay, let me continue our live streamings and let me check out. This is our color box. You can see our visualization solar camera and is the 5MP solar floodlights PDG camera. It can be controlled by the mobile phones by downloads in the App Store. Okay. They have the cool colors, night version, and for this camera you can see S09 have the 6 voltage solar panels. And you can see our logo, our visualizations. You can see clearly. It's right here. And we have the grace material for this color box and this pictures is very good.
你这个是手机吗？
这个能用的是吧？ You can see. And in the box, we have the cameras, and we have the solar panel, we have the 3-meter extension cords, and batteries. And in this solar panel is the built-in battery and brake. And we have the charging cable. You can connect with the solar panel and the camera. And we have the menu. And if you buy from home, you can search the user's menu and step by step you can install very well. And we have the screw for you to easily install under 5 minutes, and this is the metal base, and you can put install in the wall or everything you want to install any place. And we have the many certificates like CE, FC, and RoHS, and is the waterproof IP65. You can see it. And you can see our color balls are very strong. You can hear the voice, and it can ensure us when we send our cameras to your place. We can send to your door, or if you buy the many of the currencies, we can buy to the air or send by the air or send by the sea. And this color ball is very great packing to protect the camera. And when you searches our camera, you can see that this is no damages. And you can see. And you open the ball. Yeah, it's very strong ball. It's stable. It's durable. You can see. And let me now introduce our solar cameras. This is our 612. His input is DC 5 volt, 5 voltages and 2 amp, and he has his UID number. And if you have something wrong, you can send the UID numbers for us, and we can find out what's wrong with him. And for this camera is the 4G version. You can see the table. It is for 4G, and you need to connect it by the SIM card slot and the TF memory card, and they have the research buttons. When you buy from the first time, you have the full recharge 100, and before the first use, and then put on the grace this camera. You have the DC 5 volts and 2 amps to charge full race after first use, and connect with the solar panel, and you can turn on the cameras by the solar panel. The turn on place is on the solar panel. You can see it's here. It's on here. You can turn on the solar panel. Here, we have the buttons. You can see, and this is the charging port. When you first use, you need to the charging fully by here, DC 5 volts 2 amps, and you can connect with our cameras. Right here, you can see. You can connect it well, and then this camera will turn on. And here is the reset button. When you first use, you open it and turn on, and he hits the blue line is the fasting, and you put on the research button about maybe 5 seconds, and he have the voice messages say he is turning research already, and he will be bring the blue lights, and you can connect the mobile phone. You download the messages, U-Boss. Let me check for you. That is our U-Boss app, and just the step by step you can install very well. And now we have the very great discounts, 10% discount for this camera for 3 MP. Yeah. you can have the great discount for orders for 10% discount for 3MP, and the mini order is 5 sets. If you're interested, you can contact us. Okay, this our S12 for they have the white light is in the cameras. Hello, folks. Are you interested? If you have any questions, you can contact me. Folk VIC, are you interested? If you have any preference or any market information, we can support for devise this information. And we support OEM and ODM. If you're interested to raise your own brands in your countries, you can contact us. And if you have the online store or the local store in your countries, you can contact me. And because our cameras, the black shoes and black and white all private. Yes, just our factory can produce it. And this camera is the file, and we say it's popular in the market. Okay, so you want to see the video of the camera on the phone? So show us the pictures on the phone, right? Okay. We can connect it. And when I have finished this live streaming, I will send you the pictures and the video of the camera, okay? So just wait a second, I will search it for you. Hello, for VIC you can see this is the camera on the mobile phones, and you can pan 355 degrees and tilt in 95 degrees. You can see in the cameras on the mobile phone by our solar panels installed in the outdoors. You can see outside is rainfall. You see, right? And we can change the way. Then we'll be moving. You can see it. And interesting, this is the 4MP, and we can do iris support. Like this, the pictures, and there are two-way audio, and this the video recording, and you can see, right? You can see completely. This is our U-Boss app, and you can install in the local, your app store, and just connect with our cameras, and you can in everywhere to recording can viewing the cameras, and what you install the place. If somebody's catch in your areas, your private areas, that by our U-Boss app. You can see in this video and the pictures. Yeah, we will send you the link. Okay, this camera is, and this camera and our cameras, two camera is the very popular, and we suggest you this. 4 p.m. we have 10% discount. You can see this camera is the S09, and we will send you the link. The LS S09, and we will send you it. Okay, I will send you the link. Please wait. Yeah, you can check out these two products. You can see. I will check out our link, and you can talk with our colleges, and he will give you the best price for you. Okay? For the VIC, and thanks for watching our live streaming. And it's very easy for install and connect with camera, and you just put into the anywhere you can install very greatly. And do not electronic bills, and do not have the electronic cable, and the network, no network, wireless, and you can install it. You need to give it too many time and the space. You can do great use of this camera. And almost even there is the no sunlight in outdoors, and he can using more than 3 months even if not sunlight. and even if he's charging, he can 365 days for years, then he's still working all the time. He's never be out of the battery because and when he the great direct sunlight to charging itself by the solar cameras, he can working 365 days a year. He would not working because he have the solar panel to charging itself, and you did not need another the electronic to check up. But first, you buy this camera, you must remember the fully charging by the DC 5. Here, turn on the solar panels, and this is the charging port in here, and you can see is the charging port. When you first using, you need to fully charge, and when you put in stealth valve, it will charge itself if you do not need another electronic to pay for the bill for him. And our goal is the save your time and save this in our equations. And okay, our carriages will send you the product catalogs for use, and you will not worry about that, my friends. 我在这里点这个信息，它会影响直播？不会的吧？它录的是整个屏。Hi. How are you, my friends? Body stocks? Yes. Thank you for watching our live streaming, and next part we will introduce our LSS09. You can see it's all put into our logo illustrations, and just follow us. We have the head of the market for many years, and we focus on the low power solar camera for last 2 years, and we just do a married market research that's before the quality is the client's needs, so we improve ours and develop our private switch like the black and white camera. This camera with 2 floodlights, because in the night times I have these 2 floodlights. You can see left and right have 2 floodlights. In the night they have the more clear visions in the night times. And this camera's out is the put on boot, and which means is when people come and go, he can wake up and just recovering the live stream, and you can see in the app, and or you can see it will be safe in the local storage, or you can buy it on the Ubox app, have the cloudy storage, and it will charge you a few bills in a month, or you can just buy the TFSD remember cards and memory cards, and you can be the local store. When the people come and go, he will just wake up, and the beginnings the recoveries in their times, and he will save in the videos in your local storage, so you can check on if somebody came in your private space. And this our SD09 cameras, you can, if you're interested, you can contact us. And about the YouTuber fans, how are you? And anybody? Yes, right. And you can, about the Ubox app, you can see it. When somebody comes and goes, they are all safe in the local storage. You can see if somebody come and go, he will all safe in the local storage. It have the place to see it, you can replay it. If anybody comes or any goes, right? And in this camera, you can see when we seeing it, you can use this control to turn left or turn right, or just turn up step or down step by our PDG stones. And he have the 355 pens and T is the 95. You can see, you can control it. You can see. It will move. Right? You can see. Just up and step, and then you can open it on the shot and down. You can see it clear in this zone, right? Yeah, you can search in it. And they have the recording video, and you can two-way audio, you can speak to the cameras, and the camera have the mobile phones, and you can talk to the other place in the camera set. And when I have something you can talk to him, who are you and why you coming here, and you can talk to him. And he have to change for the 4 MP and the 2 MP, right? And by the way, and this is the U-Boss ID, you can see. This is the U-Boss ID, which means you can share the cameras, the control for your family or friend. That means if you in the UK or a friend is on American, if you control your camera, you can put the control to your UK friend. He can watching and just control the pen and see for this camera. You can share your friends to seeing the camera's viewings in our U-Boss apps. You can download in the app store. You can see, and this is the UID number. You can see it, and if you have something wrong, you can send the UID numbers to us, and we have the great RMT's teammates. You can be great appearance for your camera. Hello. 这个没有人回啊。
你回啊，我不知道啊。
我又要直播又要回。
来回。
我用中文回的。
是吧？
这么多。
你要找个人回啊。
你跟秘书说呀。
你跟 Daniel，
你跟秘书啊。
你跟他说我要直播的。OK。
你好。
我客服让我。
你可以用中文的，你直接中文打下面，它会翻译成英文。真的，哈里就可以了。And for this camera is our RS 4GS11. You can see this our color box.
这是 Daniel 好不好？
上面还有人。Daniel 你可以回他这个主账号。
主账号那个你先播，一般都是播完然后。
播完人家都跑了，你不实时跟，你不给他 catalog 或者什么，人家就这么点时间感兴趣。
我去做业务了。
你可以先回着他嘛，给他发 catalog 啊，或者那些 light link。How are you？
可以。
OK。
黑他回。
转油。
确实。一买几百个呢，刘公子就发了啊。Okay, you can see. let me continue. This is our SportView S11 and we sell grades in our freelist. If you have any pictures in seeing these cameras on the previous, and it may be productive for our features. And this camera is very tiny, and he have the very smallest and comfortable the solar panel, which is the 6.5 wattage. You can see this is smaller solar panel, and it's not mean the bigger solar panel he will have the great operations of the solar cameras, which means we will find a very suitable solar panel for this camera. And for the smallest models, the solar panel, you just need the 3.5 wattages solar panel when he can to charging itself by 365 volts, and he will never stop the operations if he have got the very electrician lights to charging itself. So if you interested in this camera S11, and you can contact us. If you sell grades in freelance. And for the black models, these cameras our S12, it will be sell grades in the USA and Middle East. And you, if interested, you can contact us. And this is our S09. You can see it. And when you can using our logo, and we will give you these color boards made for us, very beautiful, right? And it supports many places like country yards, and is the vacation home, parking lot, roadside, fish pond, orchards, or construction sites and farms. And if you have anything, we can send you the lights for you, and we have the great promotion video for you understand our camera, and you can trust our house with best qualities for roots. And you can search our LS versions in the Facebook, YouTubers, or another social media. You can find our websites, company website that each Mary's product will be suited for you, and just talk to us and contact us and say what you need, and we will do our best to fit your needs. Like we have so many cameras, and for so many the operations place that we can give you the best solution for you. And let me continue to talk about S09. Right. Hello friends, are you interested in vlog? And when I finish our live streaming, I will give you all the picture or video and just talk to you. And if you're interested, and are you the reseller or distributors in your locals, and or just you just sell use, and all the situation, we can give you all the best price for you by the quality you want to purchase. Okay. And this our camera is very style great in our USA Amazon, you can see. And he can selling 20 sets a day, because we just have raised the Amazon lights for a year, so he have the test by a year from the so many great Amazon customer, and his feedback is very great. Because we have using the great solution is the T3 ones, Junzhen, you can see, and he have the best sensor which is just imports from the Germany, and he can wait us under 0.6 seconds, and almost in the markets they have always the 2 to 3 seconds in the market, which means when people come to your private zones, and you can search them, just the messages sent to your phones, the warning message will send to your phones by U-Boat app to detect her. Or if your sensor is not good, they will send a message for 3 seconds away, the people just gone. That you cannot find hints, okay? That is the difference from the different sensor nowadays. And this QNI board is for our families and connect with Wi-Fi. It's the battery camera, and you just replace the battery and just can use it. It connects by the Wi-Fi. It's very tiny, and which you can see your family, a child, or just your cats or dogs in your home when you just leave your home for vacation, for walking anyway, and you can just to control it. And he have the PDZ, and you can see you can to spin in it. Is the pants 200 degrees. Is the 300, and TZ can be transversed. You can see what's more, and this is the brake, and we support the all-in-one connection and or just this press in connection, and which we have the 3-meter extend cable which support your just solar panel put in that way and the camera put in this way. We have the 3-meter extend cable, and you can to change the place. You can see this our color board for the no logo, the solar panel, and all black cameras are here. And this solar panels, solar camera SDO9, which is support all black color, and we do sell grades in the solar cameras, do sell grades in the Middle Eastern, in the Americans. And if you're interested in the all black color, we can also post to you. Hello, any interesting persons? The techies are here, and we will give the best response for you in the when our live streaming is over. And just wait a minute. Okay, my friend, it's very great hot sale in Amazon on the living stores, online store and local store. And by our market research, we will have the better in the online store because the case of the damages of the credits. The many local stores have no people to come, so we support yourselves our camera by online store, and which is sell faster and bigger. And from this STO9, they have the 6 brighter to solar panels, and it will be a great fit. And we have 10 discount off for this camera for 3P, and the mini order is 5 piece. So if you're interested, you can contact us. And you can see, if you don't search very well the Ubox app in the app store, you can see they have the QR code. You can see they have the QR code, and when your mobile phone just the QR code, just screening it, screen the QR code, you can find our Ubox app and you can download well. And for this camera, his power on or off is on here. You can see he have the cable just to turn on and turn off on here. And he have the charging, his battery is the built into here. And he connect with the solar panel with the solar panel. You just can pin this the solar panel, and here's the connections cable. You can connect with the camera by here, or just all in one installed. You can see all in one installed just here. Then you can install very well. Right here you can see it's all in one, and you can control it by the gray place to delete the sunlight. You can see. Okay. And furthermore, let me search it. The last one's our live streaming camera is SLS S11. It is very colorful, it's very tiny and simply beauty. And can just open it, you can see. And this the protections, you can see. And they have the user's manual when you buy from us, and just step by step the product pictures and the parking lister. You can see the parking lister, and just can step by step to install by our users manuals. And the 3.5 voltage solar panel for STO S11s, and the external cables, and the charging port, and the camera is on here. Just done. You can see. Because BS are you here and you are interested, okay, let's continue the RSS 12. This camera, you can see is cameras on here, and this is the 3.6 mm, and the sensor is on here, and they have the greater red lights and the full black for lights. is the mobile place, and here's the PIR sensors detections by the person is on here. And if you interested in the all-black camera, you can choose the RS12 and this RS09. They have the fully all-black versions. Have the two versions for this RS09. Which one is the black and white, and another one is the all-black. Or you just not want to install the camera in the outdoors, you can choose this tiny home-made battery camera, which you can connect with Wi-Fi, insert your child and cat and dogs. And you can see our upstairs. Because here upstairs our factory's picture, and this show out our safety navigations, and you can see this hours camera to portrait in the hours showing logs, and this hours camera company have the 12-11 experience in the CCTV and the security cameras for this, and now the last 2 days we have the great experience for this low power solar camera in focus on it, and we are the top ones in the Chinese suppliers, so you can trust us, LS patients, and we will give you the best solutions on it. And which means if you choose out the solar camera, you can save the electronic bills, and if no the installers it's so difficult to install it by just the cable to install, just some roads have to put on the cameras on it, and he need to be put on the verify and have the threads like it's the 3 meter, and you can just have great install by the breakers, and install zone in under 5 minutes. You can install good well in here. And he also supports all-in-one and displays in contactor. And this camera you can see they have the grades. Still the great solution for the T3 ones, and the great sensor is that the different from the SDO9 is the solar panel difference, and for this L11 he have the 3 model. The solar panel is 8 wattages, and this camera is the 6 wattage, and the S11 is the 3.5 wattage. You can buy your install plate to choose the great camera for you. Like if your place don't have too much sunlight, it's cold, and he always rainfalls, so you need to trust this S12. He have the bigger solar panel, which can charging very faster and just needs less than the sunlight, and just up and down by this one is 8 wattages and 6 wattages and 3.5 wattages. So if you want a tiny and comfortable, you just choose the small ones. S11 is very good price for 10% discounts for 3 amps, and this one can support 2 fault lines. It have the great menus great built-in battery, and the code in this camera have great solution, so it can support another 2 floodlights and with 6 wattage solar panel. And this camera is our sell in about 2 days. The 8 wattages, so if not worry about the charging problems. And its pen and teeth move is very stylish, so you can use in grades. And for the Rubos app, we have the dual analysis market research, which means the Rubos is very stable ones, because we have tested so many like MyCans or Netreviews or any Rubos app used for the solar cameras and connect with the Wi-Fi or 4G. The Rubos is the great stable and is the great users push A for it, which is very easy controlling, and the hands of deal is very clearly. So just the trial can use its graveyards, and the Rubos can share the cameras for your friend, just to your friend to account have the new accounts for it, and you can share by her. And she can support two-way audio and support the replace in the local storage and the cloud storage and the cloud storage, and the maximum support is the 128 GB, and which means the small market just support the 32 GB. It's very slow and very smaller, that if you're using a period of time, you have to delete all the local storage, or you need to change another TF memory card. If you use the 128 GB, it can record about 400 hours video. So you need to change a lot by using a period. If save bit or tight on our great deals, we can support the TF card memory for you. It's by very great price. Okay. And from the Rubos app, and you just can talk to the cameras, and camera have the mobile voice and two-way audio. You can talk to the person in the camera, like if we have somebody sends your thing express for you, and you can talk to him, and just put in the door, so you can no worry about the somebody. And if you go outdoors and just leave your home, the camera will send the warning messages for you. And chairman, are you here? Are you interested in our products? This one is our great solar cameras, low power solar camera. Are you interested? And if you have any question, you can contact us. You can see, and we have the great discount in the orders. Have the 10% discount. If you're interested, you can contact us. Okay? And this camera is our wholesale product. So if you're interested, chairman, are you here? Okay, let's continue the app two-way audio, and just using the
几点？一个中午到。
要补一个钟，
我们这边的要求低一点，半个小时就可以吧？
要补一个桌面单。
太惨了。
抖音杀你卸了吗？不是吧？
自己系。
And let me continue talk about our cameras and talk about the two-way audio. And when you left your home, the camera is the layout mode, which means And in most of the time, if not persons come and go, you will sleeping and save the electronics, save the battery, and the battery you charging by the solar panel, you can charge it inside. And if somebody come and goes and just charge in your store, and he will detect by 0.6 seconds, and he will send the warning messages to you. So if you are out of your home or working, your mobile phone will send the warning messages to you. Then you can first try to detect by somebody, and you can do an audio talk to them while you come into my house like this, and you can just just put away, and the person will not come into your home. And of course, we support the price cost, and when somebody just charge in your house and your camera just the warning messages for you. Okay. Now you can see the camera just detect camera by it. The first step for the Robust app is the defense cameras have activity detectors, and you just open it. Yeah, he will back to the camera and just fire what's wrong. You can see the video is okay for the live views, and he have the local storage, and you can check out what's wrong in here. Okay, thank you. And ours sheet is black and white, ours private. That's on the market. We already support 3 to 4 to Amazon USA to sell it, and we have the price to protest. So if you're interested in you are from the other country, you can buy us. You can contact me. Because our camera is all private and produced by ourselves. You can see our cameras. Yeah. This L09 you can see. And now in August we have 10 discounts, so each thing you can contact us. And our live streams will go on. And if you are the distributors or the OEM or the reseller, you can contact us. We will support OEM. Your own logo can be printed in here, and this here is our expression, but we support OEM by more than 200 sets. We support OEM. Yeah. Or if have the more questions, we can talk again. Yeah, because we just figure out the problems, we can talk each others, and just we can very fastly to solve this problem. If you have any questions, you can contact us. And this supports the PIR AI, so it's very comfortable for your home security, because our goal is to carry the world. You are all the client to just using our camera and have the great protect in your home, and some place you want to install, we have just the protection for you. And our live streams will be going on, so if you any interesting, you can contact us. Thanks a lot. OK。
不管多，
嗯，
不管多。
挂一下子，挂个几分钟。OK，拜拜。